Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout of the evening takes place over 3 rounds in the Cage Legacy Super Lightweight Division. Please welcome your first fighter making the walk to the cage, fighting out of the blue corner. Representing SBG Nace, Yuri Malenkov!
Skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know. But no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, toxic, picking it up.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him cause he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects. Never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote. His will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds. The skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? Then I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verses, dude, it's the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks.
Please welcome his opponent making the walk to the cage, fighting out of the red corner, representing SBG Tala, Dwyer!
Your lyrics just fit ya, head so hard that your hat can't fit ya. Either I'm with ya or against ya. Format bent ya, back through that maze I sent ya. Talking to the rap inventor, nigga with the game type fit that flame right. Spell my name right, B-I-double-G-I-E. Iced out, lights out, me and Caesar Leo. Getting head for some chick he know. See, it's all about the cheddar, nobody do it better. Going back to Cali, strictly for the weather, women and the weed, sticky green, no seat, bitch please. Papa ain't soft, get up in the hood, ain't no love lost. Got me mixed up, you drunk them licks up. Mad cause I got my dick sucked and my balls licked. Forfeit, the game is mine. I'ma spell my name one more time, check it. It's the N-O-T-O-R-I-O-U-S. You just lay down slow. Recognize the real dawn when you see one. Sipping on booze in the house of blues. I'm going back to Cali. I'm going back to Cali. I'm going back to Cali.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, live on pay-per-view. Phil Campbell, Paul Brown on the call. This is Cage Legacy 23 live from the warehouse. This is our first fully unified mixed martial arts amateur bout. Malenkov taking on Dwyer. Fantastic fighting prospect.
Yeah, Dwyer making his debut here with his opponent, Yuri Malenkov. If you're wondering which one's which, guys, Yuri Malenkov is the one that looks like a Yuri Malenkov. He's a national wrestling champion here in Ireland. He's a fantastic grappler, fantastic wrestler, and we've seen him compete a couple of times in MMA so far. Had a tough, close fight with Evan Horgan here at Cage Legacy 20 in the same venue.
But he is bringing all of that not tonight, lads kind of energy.
Yeah, that was a beautiful leg kick there. Sending Dwyer, caught him circling left. Look at that entry. Malenkov gets the single.
I don't think anybody was surprised that Malenkov was going to be the one shooting in. Gets a takedown.
Switches.
Cheeky little cage grab there from Dwyer.
Yeah.
And this is where Malenkov does his best work, Paul.
Yeah, and he'll look to pass and he'll look to get into the scarf hold position, which is his bread and butter. He is very, as you can tell by looking at him, very physically strong, but also very technically proficient wrestler. Top position is his thing. I've seen him in here competing in a grappling match in the Cage Legacy cage last December too, and he is he's a difficult guy to get off you if you let him get you down to the mat.
And let's just see how dynamic the guard of Dwyer can be in this position, but He's doing a good job of creating space for himself, but in doing so, he's eating some big shots. Malenkov is just an expert at that short burst of energy. Trying to take the back now again, knows exactly when to pull the trigger.
Yeah, riding heavy on the body up there of his opponent and landing bombs too, which I love to see. Sometimes people come in from a wrestling discipline and they don't know how to mix in the ground and pound with that top control. And
doing a great job of just isolating. Potentially could be trying to set up, if he can get both legs free, a triangle from this position. No, but just happy. Cuts through into Scarf. And he's just not giving Dwyer any space with which to work.
Yeah, very impressive first round. Malenkov's going to be very happy here. Big shots again from the top. See the way every time he gets to the window, he's dropping those bombs.
Watch out for the calf crush here.
Drops on the leg.
A little bit of a grab inside the glove here. Dickie Larkin is having to keep on top of things here. Big shot from Dwyer. He's unloading. Done a great job to get back to his feet, but what he needs to do now is maintain that distance and not give Malenkov the opportunity to shoot in and grab that lead leg.
I'll give you a bit of context on that floor exchange there. Malenkov was disqualified for heel hooking opponent here, which you can't do in amateur MMA in his last fight. So I think that's why Dec Larkin was probably very quick to jump on him there in that exchange.
And Dwyer did exactly what we said he couldn't do, was sit down on the punches and allow Malenkov to get in for that takedown.
Yeah, this single leg X guard he's got, you have to create distance with it, because if not, your opponent can land those bombs from the top, and we're seeing it.
North-south position here for Malenkov. Maybe does he have enough time to hit a north-south choke? I don't think so.
He's looking to step over into that top mount maybe, but time will run out, but he'll be happy with this first round performance.
We were speaking just in between rounds there, Paul. Could this be a little bit of a changing of the tide? Big deep breaths being taken by Malenkov, was Dwyer looks much the fresher fighter. Time will tell. Round two, here we go.
Yeah, Malenkov did go into fifth gear quite early there in the first round, those big takedowns, and you know, he dropped a lot of bombs on his opponent, so he got that first round in the books, but fights are scored as 3 separate rounds.
Yeah. Malenkov, when he's dipping down to throw that overhand, that head is so low. Big dump takedown, and if I'm Malenkov here, I'm going to solidify position before doing anything else. There's that scarf that you called for.
He may get this submission here. He's cranking hard for it. He's given everything he's got to try and get this submission.
Dwyer doing everything he can to create a little bit of separation. Usually the last resort of a man who's edging closer to tapping is to punch his opponent in the face, but Dwyer looks calm. Yeah. Was that the last big squeeze that perhaps Malenkov had in his arsenal, Paul?
He went hard on that one, didn't he? He's trying to step over into that crucifix. It's not there. He's going again just with that crush.
He has to be wary of getting his back taken in this position too.
Yeah, that's the risk here now. I've seen him in this position and he doesn't give up his back very easily from it. He's got such a low base, and the way he sits, you can see the way he's shifting his hips out.
Yeah. Dwyer may try and bring his legs over the top here to try and create a little bit of space. If he can roll back.
He's trying to get his center of gravity under Malenkov, but Malenkov is just so well balanced here in the top position. But each squeeze he does, we can see there's a little less strength in it.
That's what I was just about to say. If he doesn't elicit the tap from Dwyer here, what's left in those arms full of blood and lactic acid?
Yeah, if I'm Dwyer, I'm just going to stay calm here and ride this one out. And he's done it, because Malenkov has had to give it up, because he still has half a fight, and half a fight against an opponent who's just spent his energy on that scarf. He's looking to switch now, and Dwyer had a moment there to try and scramble.
Yeah, because it was a very slow transition, wasn't it, Paul?
He needed to frame into that armpit and move his hips under his opponent, but
right now he needs to create a little bit of space, try and get the hip in.
See Malenkov trying to go back to it.
Yeah, again, potential to try and take the back, but Malenkov doing such a good job of remaining compact.
What Dwyer needs to do, he's not getting anything. There's no strikes landing, so he's being stood up, and that's a really good shout by referee Dec Larkin.
One of the best in the business, head of regulatory affairs for the likes of Brave Combat Federation.
Dwyer needs to set up these kicks. He keeps just throwing them naked like that, and that's what got him taken down earlier.
That's much better from Dwyer.
Distance. He needs to make distance and get circled back out, but he's allowed himself to get pushed into the fence.
Watch out for the trip here. Little clash of heads there. This is much better from Dwyer. Now I'd like to see the separation.
Yeah. I mean, Malenkov has fatigued, but he has no doubt been winning the fight to this point, and there's less than half of it left to go. So Dwyer needs to start landing big shots here.
Takedown in stages again from Malenkov, and
Dwyer tried to hip in, but just didn't have the balance, the base. Malenkov just doing enough here, a couple of shots.
That's it. Just enough is the definition of that second round.
Dwyer didn't get a window to make his mark on that round.
Third and final round of our first bout of the pay-per-view section of our card. Malenkov taking big deep breaths. Dwyer, we said in the break there, if I'm in the corner of Dwyer, I'm saying you just box this round, implement your jab as much as you can, let the opportunity present itself rather than going looking for the opportunity. Beautiful sprawl, but again, I'd like to see him disengage. There we go. That's
what he should have done that time against the fence in the latter part of round two. Use it to frame off and make space and just keep landing shots, and he's doing it now, and if he can do this, the finish could present itself.
Yeah, he doesn't want to rush his work right now. He's doing a great job. And again, you can see the fatigue from Malenkov. He's really telegraphing.
Hands on the hips.
That's not good body language at all.
I would just keep a low base, keep my hips back, frame and sprawl, and he's doing it now.
And now just get away. Just get away.
My sense there's an opportunity here to submit a fatigued opponent. Fatigue will make white belts of us all, Phil.
Great call. If he can just get a hand free now. I can't quite see if he has the Dagestani handcuff.
Bit of glove wrestling going on underneath there. Dec Larkin's on it.
Trying to take the roll to take the back here. One hook.
One hook, and he's just looking for that second.
What a huge coup this would be for Senan Dwyer.
Half a round left to go. The win is there for him if he just makes the right moves at the right times.
He's still trying to work to get this hook in.
There's a grip fight battle to be won just yet.
Good defense being exhibited by Malenkov, not letting Dwyer get that hook.
Malenkov just needs to keep that grip. If he can just scrape his way out of that single hook that's in.
There's the hook. I'd like to see potential switch to the body triangle. There it is. From Dwyer, lovely work.
Shots will open up a choke opportunity. Whether he can capitalise or not is the next big question. A minute to go. He has clearly lost those first two rounds, Dwyer.
Yeah. This goes back to what you said at the end of the first round. The fight is judged as three separate stanzas, a beginning, middle and end, if you will.
Yeah, it's three fights, and if you lose the first two, you can win the third one all right, but it's not enough. You might get a 10-8 if you do enough damage. I don't think he's doing that right now.
I agree, yep.
That's not going to get him a draw, so he needs to finish Yuri Malenkov here in the next 35 seconds. Malenkov going 2-on-1. This is survival mode, and it's enough. It's going to be enough for him.
I agree with you wholeheartedly, Paul. He knows that he's done potentially enough.
Short choke is there. If he just connects his hands and frees that from under the armpit, he needs to get it around the neck, not linking through the armpit. He's running out of time, and it's just going to be too little too late for Senan Dwyer.
Should Senan Dwyer get to the judges and lose this fight, I think when he goes back, he will be a little bit disappointed.
Yeah, and
with
it's
the way
easier
the fight
said than
concluded.
done to get the finish in that position
100%.
when someone is just 100% focused on survival. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to your judges' scorecards for decision. Your judges score this bout 29-28, 29-28, and 28-28 for your winner. By majority decision, Yuri Malenkov!